just seen the South Korean challenger Seung Kang enter the ring with one of his handlers carrying a Korean flag. He's going up against Bert Navares, the top-rated Filipino fighter who's also rated #2 by the Orient Pacific Boxing Federation.
That's right. Bert Navares is the reigning Philippine lightweight champion. He's got a total of actually 40 fights to his credit now. He's going up against a Korean who wants to steal his Oriental rating. Seung Kang is undefeated. He's got a record of 9-0 and 1 draw with 5 knockouts.
Introducing a fighter in the blue corner. He weighed in at 133 pounds. Korea's rated #3 lightweight. He has a record of 9 wins, 5 by knockout, and 1 draw. From Pongsan Stable, Seoul, Korea, Seung Kang. Seung Kang. Ladies and gentlemen, a fighter in the red corner. He weighed in at 134.5 pounds. Philippines lightweight champion. OPBF's rated #2 lightweight. He was born and raised in Tambulig, Zamboanga del Sur. He's 27 years old. He has a record of 23 wins, 13 by knockout, 15 losses and 2 draws. From Berting Rodrigo Stable, Tambulig, Zamboanga del Sur, Bert Navares. Judges, Attorney Chris Odulio, Ramon Flores, Father Martin Dalida, referee Nestor Olivetti. This will be 10 rounds of professional boxing.
We got 10 rounds of professional boxing on ESPN's Asia Fight Night. Bert Navares of the Philippines against Seung Kang of South Korea.
Oh, big height discrepancy here. As you see, Seung Kang almost looking down at Bert Navares.
Nestor Olivetti is the 3rd man in the ring.
Now, Navares will probably need to shoot some uppercuts.
I want a clean fight. I want a clean break. If I tell you no head batting, huh? Careful. Okay. No dirty tactic in this fight. Okay, shake hand and come out fighting.
And some words of advice and caution and warning from Nestor Olivetti. Bert Navares versus Seung Kang. Unbeaten fighter from Korea.
Won 9 fights, 5 by knockouts, hasn't lost a fight against Bert Navares, the Philippine champion. Kang testing him out very early in the fight. Taller fighter. Navares using the left. Seung Kang trying to, as Navares against the ropes, throws the right from under. The Korean means business.
Well, he started out with his left jab, and now he's trying to mix it up from close range. He's getting right down to business, this Korean fighter.
A couple of flurries, but Bert Navares covers up nicely.
Putting some pressure here on Bert Navares. Navares, of course, he's the veteran.
Navares goes with the left, it's a little short.
He's been involved in a lot of tough scraps.
It's a Korean who is carrying the fight to Navares right now. Navares is just covering up and just kind of sizing up Seung Kang.
That's right. Navares right now is fighting defensively. He got tagged that time in the side of the head.
Yes, with a good right. Overhead right by the Korean. Navares against the rope, dances out of trouble. And a left. The Korean walked into the left of Navares and went down.
Just one punch, and the Korean found himself at the seat of his pants. Korean so active in this round, but it only took one punch for Bert Navares to put him down.
One face. And the Korean is going to have to be very much more careful now after he tasted the power of Bert Navares' left.
Now you notice that the left arm of the Korean is way down. After he throws his left jab, it goes back down and it hangs on the side of his body, and that leaves the left side of his face wide open for a counter right hand from Bert Navares.
The Korean in black and Bert Navares in the white trunks. Seung Kang.
You know, we haven't seen too many right hands coming from Seung Kang. Strictly almost a left-handed fighter.
There is a left from under that time. Now he threw a right.
Yeah, very rare right hand thrown there by Seung Kang.
Good left by Seung Kang and then a good left again by the Korean. Clipped Bert Navares on the side of the head, then threw a left. Two fighters clinch. Referee Olivetti moves in, pulls them apart.
Korean very, very active.
Yes.
Now fighting from long range. That's where he should be. Well, now he's coming up close once more.
And
that's
again,
where
Navares
is
fighting
deadly.
with another left. Flash on his face.
You know, I can't understand it. Seung Kang has a big height and reach advantage,
And he
but
wants
he's
to mix
not
in.
fighting from a distance.
Yes, he's
He's
trying
got
to
a
mix
nice
it up.
left jab, but he's moving in. And what's going on?
End of the round.
Oh, the end of the round.
Yes.
You couldn't
End of
even
the
hear
round.
the sound of the bell.
With
Two
this,
times, Seung Kang fell down from big shots coming from Bert Navares.
the fans are really loving it here. Twice in the first round.
You know,
He
Seung
went
Kang
down.
doesn't have a bad jab.
No.
We did mention that he's almost exclusively a one-hand or one-arm fighter, throwing that left hand. He hooks with it, he crosses with it, and he jabs with it. Take a look. Well, he missed that time with the right.
Here. That's the left. Flush of the face. Short, snappy left hand, and Seung Kang.
You know, almost like a jab.
Yes.
It was almost like a jab, and I remember Larry Holmes. One of the things that he did so well was
Look at that left.
his ability to put down a fighter even with a jab.
Well, Seung Kang, the Korean, was also a little...
Off balance.
Yeah, off
Well,
balance.
he certainly didn't expect it from Bert Navares.
Now he's obviously going to try to be a little more cautious in this second round against Bert Navares.
You know, Navares didn't throw too many punches in round number 1.
But the few punches he threw, they were
That's
telling
right.
blows.
Well, Seung Kang fell down twice in round number 1.
And both times it was a left. Flush on the face. Good left jab by Seung Kang that time. The Korean now using the jab, using his height to advantage, which is the correct thing to do against Bert Navares. Not try to mix it up inside.
But while he's shooting off that left jab, he's not combining.
Another good left by Bert Navares.
He's not using foot movement, so he's not able to stay away now. His
But-
nose is bloodied now.
Yes, that left hand of Bert Navares is really a tremendous
Yeah,
one.
it's a punishing blow.
Short, snappy left. Now that's
Oh,
how the
nice.
Korean-
Yes, nice right hand shot.
Over the left hand of
Yes.
Navares.
Overhand right from Seung.
Another hard left by Bert Navares.
I think Navares is just too powerful for this game Korean. And the Korean needs to use some foot movement to move away. He's throwing some nice jabs, but he doesn't have the foot movement to complement that left jab.
He goes in with a
And once
parry,
more, he's coming in.
and Navares just waits for him and then tackles him with that left. That time Navares missed.
Very, very dangerous for this Korean to come in. I mean, it's a big gamble on his part to move in on Bert Navares. He's getting tagged coming in.
He's not fighting at a distance. He wants to come in and mix it up with Bert Navares, and Bert Navares, obviously the heavier puncher.
Well, Navares is just picking his shots. And notice the way Navares just moves his head from left to right to avoid the jabs. And then he puts his left arm up to parry the right hand. Oh, low blow
by
there
the
coming from the Korean.
And referee Olivetti asked him to keep it up. Now Bert Navares getting a little impatient with his Korean. He's not getting a little annoyed. Bert Navares goes with the right uppercut. It's a little short.
You know, the Korean has been able to throw some nice right hands.
Yes, he certainly
and
has.
connect.
Bert Navares may be getting a little careless. You know, he decked the guy twice in that first round, and maybe he's thinking he can take him any time, but that's not necessarily so.
Well, remember, this boy is unbeaten. He's got 5 knockouts in 9 wins.
Bert Navares goes inside, gets caught a couple of times and trying to slug it out with the Korean.
Now, we haven't seen too much body shots coming from Bert Navares.
You know, he's taking too many punches trying to go in and throw a knockout blow.
Yeah. Oh, he wants to impress this crowd.
There goes the bell, end of the round. And towards the end of the round, Bert Navares clubbed him with the left, and he almost went down. Good comeback round for the Korean.
He's been down twice back in round number 1. This is number 3.
Bert Navares, the Philippine lightweight champion in white. Korea's Seung Kang, rated number 3 lightweight by the Korean Boxing Commission, is in black. The Korean came on strong in round number 2 and is now throwing a number of punches.
Well, you get the feeling that Navares is getting bothered by that left jab of the Korean. He's being kept at bay. That's also the reason why he wasn't able to hit anything solid in round number 2.
And the other thing is that Navares seems to be...
you know, he's being bothered by the left hand.
Yes, he seems to be throwing caution to the winds, wanting to go for a knockout, and he's getting caught time and time again.
Well, he's
by the
forgetting
Korean.
to jab. He's forgetting to throw his combinations because he's looking for that one shot to end it all. And as a result, his timing, his rhythm, getting a little off track.
The Korean now connecting with quite a few punches.
Oh, another low blow.
The low blow by the Korean. But Navares caught him with the right. Korean being asked to keep his punches up.
Korean again throwing those double left jabs.
Good left by Navares. Navares' biggest punch is his left.
Yeah.
Clubbing left hand. The Korean is now ready to mix it up and slug it out with Navares.
Well, this Korean is throwing caution to the wind.
Very
I mean,
clearly.
he knows what Navares' power is all about. He tasted that power back in round number 1. But he's not backing off. He's not backing down.
He's coming forward all the time, and he's catching Navares quite often with that left of his, and that's bothering
That's right.
Navares.
Well, the Korean is making very good use of his reach advantage.
Good left by Navares. That time flush on the face of the Korean.
You know, we made a comment about the Korean not using his right hand too much. But I like to make a comment. Navares hasn't also used his right hand too much. He hasn't needed to because 2 left hands put the Korean down.
Another low blow by the
another
Korean.
low blow.
Korean has Navares in his corner.
Navares breathing from the mouth.
Yes.
So I don't know if he's in
right by
condition to
Navares.
go 10 rounds for this one.
Well, this is not the kind of fight that you expect to go 10 rounds.
Yeah.
The lightweight division, 2 heavy hitters. Navares is getting caught time and time again. He looks in a little bit of trouble. Navares was rocked by the left of the Korean.
Oh, Navares on the way down.
He's in
On
trouble.
the way down, the Korean is moving in.
Navares
on the
is in
attack.
trouble. Korean going after him.
And Navares is holding on for dear life. And the Korean still continuing to fight despite the fact that Mr. Olivetti is trying to break him up. Navares clearly cleared street that time. He took several shots. You know, the right hand of the Korean is a big punch. Carries a lot of power.
And he was also working to the body. There goes the bell, and Navares throws a couple of punches, and the Korean returns with a punch after the bell. So that was certainly an action-packed round. But Navares, the
beautiful
Philippine
shot.
lightweight champion, in trouble against Korea's Seung.
Left hand shot from the Korean. That did the damage.
Round 4. Korean in black, Navares in blue, and Navares getting attacked by the Korean lightweight.
Now we're going to see a slugfest here. I think the Korean realizes now that he can hurt Navares. So you'll see him taking even more chances here in round number 4.
He's going after Navares right now.
He moves in.
Navares with a slapping left hand. Navares may not be in the best shape of his life for this fight.
Yeah, I noticed it back in round number 3. He was starting to breathe from the mouth.
He tries to go and lead in with the right on that shot. Korean ties him up. Now it's the Korean who's gaining in confidence very clearly and carrying the fight to Navares.
Now he's pressing the attack.
Navares looking for that one punch to put him away, but that's not gonna be enough. Because the Korean is a tough fighter.
Yeah, I think you should think of concentrating in the midsection. But he's strictly headhunting here. That's Bert Navares. He's in a fight, without a doubt.
The Korean now punching.
And the Korean, the aggressor in this fight.
Very definitely. The tide has turned after that second round. The first round he decked him twice, and then the second round the Korean came back. Now the Korean is hurt again. Navares is trying to go after him. Navares with the left. But the Korean just pushes him down. Navares relying on that left hand of his to try and do the damage. Throws a right uppercut rather tentatively. The Korean using the left jab to advantage. Pushes with the right.
That left jab is really bothering Navares. Again with the jab. The Korean circling Navares.
Sharp chopping right hand by Navares. But the Korean is definitely throwing many more punches right now.
Yeah.
Navares just waiting to unload just one big punch, hoping to put the Korean away, but that's not going to be that easy.
I think Navares has also slowed down considerably
Yes.
because of the punishment that he's taken.
It's depending on that clubbing left cross of his, but that's not going to work very much because of that left hand of the Korean. He's beating him to the punch. The Korean is really beating him to the punch.
There's a shot to the side of the body by Bert Navares. We haven't seen too much of his right hand.
Under 10 seconds to go in this round, round number 4. Good left that time by Navares, but the Korean came back with the right. There goes the bell. End of the round. And they both fake a punch against each other, and the crowd loves it. Take a look at the Korean Seung Kang, weighted number 3 lightweight by the Korean Boxing Commission.
Looks like he's weathered the storm.
He certainly
He's
has.
come back in a big way against Bert Navares.
This is round number 5 of a fight that's scheduled for 10.
Come on. Come on.
Navares pushing his opponent away.
Korean using that left jab very effectively.
You know, it's a double left jab.
Yes.
So it's really putting Navares off rhythm.
Good left and a right by the Korean that time, and Navares hangs on.
Yeah, it looks like he got hurt that time again.
Yes.
Well, I said earlier that the right hand packs a lot of power. I think it's the left of the Korean that's doing a lot of the damage now.
But Navares, the Philippine lightweight champion, realizes that his number 2 Orient Pacific Boxing Federation rating is in jeopardy against his Korean.
Oh, I think so.
After knocking him down twice in the first round, he's been on the receiving end from round number 3. And the Korean growing in confidence as the fight wears on.
And the Korean is hurting Navares.
Yes, he is.
So he's throwing a lot of solid shots. Navares now unable to land his power bombs. And his lack of combination punching, I think, is telling.
Yes, it is.
Doesn't have too much of a right hand.
The Korean is punching him at will.
Well, the Korean is taking advantage of the fact that he knows that there's hardly any offense coming from the right hand of Navares. So he's moving in, he's taking chances. All he has to do is to make sure that he doesn't get hit by the left hand, because that right hand from Navares is hardly causing any damage.
And the Korean is beating him to the punch right now.
Yeah, without a doubt, it's almost like 3-1 in terms of punches thrown and landed.
Navares connects with the left, wild with the left cross, and the Korean doubling up his punches.
Nice punching by the Korean.
Yes, very,
Left
very
hand,
effective.
Yeah, left
Flash
hand
on the
upstairs,
face.
then left hand downstairs.
Flash on the face of Navares.
But the Korean, of course, is getting away with a lot of low blows.
Yes, he is.
Well, those low blows are coming on the blind side of referee Nestor Olivetti, so he can't spot them. And again, sticking that left hand in the face of Bert Navares.
That's bothering Navares.
Oh,
no
without a
end.
doubt, yes.
There goes the bell, end of the round. And another good action-packed round. The Koreans' confidence is growing with the passing of each round.
Well, I can see
It's
the
looking good.
Koreans in the corner of Seung Kang breaking out into major league grins. They know their fighter is winning this fight, despite the fact that he was down twice
in round
in
number
one.
This is round number 6 of a fight that is scheduled for 10. It's coming your way on ESPN's Asia Fight Night, and in the Philippines on Go by Bert.
Navares, the Philippine lightweight champion.
In a little bit of trouble after that first round against the Korean. He decked him twice in round number 1, but hasn't been able to do anything very much since then. Korean has come on strong in the succeeding rounds, using a left jab very effectively against Navares.
Navares a little tired, a little hurt. Needs to put his punches together. The Korean digging left hand into the midsection. Throwing punches during a clinch.
Tall, lanky Korean fighter, using his height and reach to advantage after the first round, after the initial flurry of Navares in the first round, when he caught the Korean twice with very powerful lefts to deck him. Navares seems to have lost some sting in his punches too.
I think so.
I mean, the power in the punch is gone.
You see, from that distance, when Navares shoots off his left jab, it misses the mark. But because of the reach advantage of the Korean, from that precise same distance, he's able to throw those left jabs and connect. Navares has to step in.
You know, Navares' face is not a very pretty picture at this moment.
No, not at all.
That time he came back, connected with the left and the right. Korean clubs him to the side of the head with the right and then throws a left flush on his face.
Well, I don't see a fight plan unfolding here for Bert Navares.
You know,
I would think that being the Philippine lightweight champion, he would come into this fight with a fight plan, maybe attack the midsection, then go upstairs. Strictly headhunting at this stage.
and what he seems to be doing right now is seems to be content to take some punches with the hope that he can throw one big punch to put the Korean away, but that's not going to happen. Not the way this Korean has been fighting since the second round.
Yeah. I think the Korean has also learned to fight from a distance, although he got tagged that time.
Navares taking punches and trying to come in to throw a haymaker,
And
but
look
the
at those
Korean
left
using
jabs,
the left jab.
repeatedly catching the face of Bert Navares and throwing his rhythm completely off.
Bert Navares is a terribly frustrated fighter
Yeah.
at this stage.
Well, where is his right hand? We mentioned that the Korean wasn't throwing his right hand, but now Navares is hardly throwing the right hand too.
Navares thought he might have had him in a little bit of trouble. Connects with the left.
Could be.
He might have hurt the Korean with the left hand of his. Goes after him, but can't nail him. Right uppercut by Navares. Has the Korean against the ropes.
Well,
The
maybe
Korean-
he's saving his right hand for the uppercut. Who
Good
knows?
left by Navares. That rocked the Korean. That's Navares' big punch, the left.
Yeah.
That's his power punch. There goes the bell. End of the round. We're moving into round number 7 of a fight that is scheduled for 10. Philippine lightweight champion Bert Navares in white against Korea's number 3 Seung Kang in black. Navares decked the Korean twice in round number 1, but since then the tide has turned and the Korean has controlled the tempo of this fight. The Korean using the left jab very effectively. Navares having a hard time getting under that jab. Korean doubling up his punches, left and right.
Throwing a lot of punches. this
Yes,
Korean.
a lot of
And I like
punches.
that left jab. The way he shoots it from long range.
He sneaks in a right too.
Yeah. Clearly beating Bert Navares with a punch.
1-2 combination by the Korean.
See, he's catching. Korean is catching Bert Navares with those
Long range
punches.
punches.
Yeah.
Punches, yes. But Navares is taking a number of
Yeah.
punches and not answering.
Very, very active. This Korean is throwing a lot of punches. Navares is looking for the big shot. And he comes charging in. He's looking for one punch.
And he's wild with the left. The Korean clubs him. Navares goes with the left and a right uppercut. But he's getting caught with that left hand of the Korean time and time again. 1-2 combination by the Korean. Korean boxing very intelligently.
Crowd getting a little impatient here. I overheard some fans asking Bert Navares to throw his right hand. So I guess they've also noticed that Bert Navares has been strictly a one-arm fighter in this round.
He's got the Korean against the ropes, but can't do anything very much. Korean using that left effectively. I mean, he's cutting a tattoo on the face of Bert Navares. Then he's mixing it up. He's suddenly coming down from under. That clubbing left hand of Bert Navares, which decked the Korean twice in round number 1, doesn't seem to have that much power or that much sting.
No.
That time he caught him flush in the face with the left.
But not enough power anymore in those left-hand bombs.
Goes after the Korean. Korean ties him up. There goes the bell. End of the round. And Bert Navares is in trouble.
That's true. Bert Navares was reduced to throwing one punch at a time. Not really able to catch Kang. And we're wondering if he might have hurt his right hand earlier, because we haven't seen too many right hand shots coming from Bert Navares in this fight.
Navares in white, Kang in black. This is round number 8. Navares is going to have to do something very dramatic to turn the tide back in his favor once again after that initial flurry of round number 1.
Well, he's clearly getting beaten with a punch, and he's not showing too much offense, at least very early in this round. He's been on the receiving end.
Yes.
And again, the Korean landing a lot of blows.
Desperate left hand by Bert. Navares not doing very much damage because the Korean is coming back at him.
You know, one thing, Navares is also pressing the attack. I would think that he would be pressing Kang into the ropes, into a corner.
But you know, his timing is also off.
Oh, terrible.
He is connecting with a couple of punches, but the Korean is now beating him to the punch.
Even as he comes in, the Korean throwing too many punches for Bert Navares to handle.
And he keeps him off balance with that left of his.
Oh, good left-hand shot from the Korean. There's a right uppercut thrown by Bert Navares. But very rare punch.
Yeah, few and far between. Right by the Korean. But Navares walks in and gets caught by 2 crisp punches from Kang.
Earlier we were talking about the lack of foot movement by the Korean. Well, now he's showing very good foot movement. The way he circles away from and around Bert Navares.
Bert Navares obviously going for a knockout.
Yeah.
He realizes he's down on points, way behind. That time he caught the Korean to the side of the head with the left. Another good left by Bert Navares that time.
Wasn't solid enough to stop the Korean in his tracks. Look at the Korean almost mocking and taunting Bert Navares. I mean, he's standing his ground, and Navares is not charging in. Navares is still looking for that one punch, and you know it's coming from the left side, so I think the Korean is prepared for it. He's prepared to block it.
And the Korean, once again, continuing to be the aggressor in the sense that he's beating Navares to the punch, doing 2, 3, 4, 5 punches to the one punch of Navares. Now clips him to the
Yeah.
side of the head with the right.
Well, he's using Navares as a punching bag at this stage. His head like a speedball.
There goes the bell, end of the round. Another good round for the Korean Seung Kang. The bell for round number 9 of a fight that's scheduled for 10. This is ESPN's Asia Fight Night. Korea's number 3 lightweight Seung Kang putting on a very fine performance after being dropped twice in round number 1 by Bert Navares, the Philippine lightweight champion. Navares in white, Seung Kang in black.
Navares clearly bothered by that left hand. He's being forced to fight defensively. And it's the Korean dictating the tempo.
And he's catching Navares time and time again with the left and the right.
Yes, Navares is completely off rhythm now.
And the Korean is quicker. I mean, his hands are very much quicker than Navares right now.
Showing much better foot movement too. What the Korean now should be is being careless. If he drops his guard and Navares finds the opening to land one big haymaker.
Navares finds him in a neutral corner, can't do anything very much. Korean got out of it without too much trouble.
Korean able to slip away from Bert Navares.
And I don't...
Oh! That was what I was talking about. He cannot afford, the Korean just cannot afford to get careless. Navares threw a haymaker and it connected, just one punch. And let's see whether this Korean... Oh my gosh! They threw in the towel. Who threw in the towel? I thought the Korean could still fight.
Yes, for sure.
Oh, I don't understand that. The Korean, I thought, was well ahead on points. A haymaker, a Hail Mary shot coming from Bert Navares, put him down on the seat of his pants.
And the Korean threw in the towel.
And I saw that towel sail in. Now, under boxing rules, you cannot stop a fight on the basis of a towel getting thrown into the ring, because it could be thrown by just about anyone.
But there was one of the men working the corner, very clearly identified in the corner of Seung Kang.
Well, I also saw the Korean look at his cornerman and wonder why they threw in the towel. I thought he had some fight left in him.
I certainly did.
Let's look at it again.
Slow-mo. The Korean connects.
Oh, he was in control of this fight.
Another good left jab. Bert Navares goes after him.
Looking for just one shot. He was way behind on points. And, you know, we were just making the comment that the Korean
That
cannot
was a
afford
left.
to get careless. A left-hand shot.
Left cross.
Clipped the Korean down in the seat of his pants. But he beat the count.
That was a cracky left. I mean, that was an incredible
Beautiful
left.
shot, but just one punch.
And look at the Korean.
That's all it needed. That's all it took. That's all it needed.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time 1 minute and 33 seconds in the 9th round, scheduled for 10. Winner by technical knockout, Bert Navares.
Navares, a sensational victory. A come from behind effort, Ronnie.
Yes, a come from behind effort. And although we concede that the cornermen know best, I still thought Seung Kang had enough fight left in him to continue.
Well, you know, in that slow-mo replay, I did notice something we didn't notice originally, that when the referee motioned for them to resume fighting, that the Korean held up both his arms up high. And I thought that might have been a signal that he was badly hurt. Maybe the Korean saw something or we didn't. The Korean cornerman, and that's why they threw in the towel.